Everyone, with everything that's going on in the world right now, really all-time high stress induced situation upon situation upon situation, especially depending upon where you are and when you see this video. As of today, it is the beginning of October, and we have hurricane situations, we have travesty, we have election situations, we have all kinds of stuff going on throughout the world. So as I went to bed, I think it was night before last. As I went to bed night before last, I was feeling really weighed down. I didn't know this was what I was fixing to talk about. I thought I was going to make a completely different video. I love it. And I'm going to explain that little sidebar in just a moment. But I was feeling very, very weighed down. And because I know a lot of the principles of the Bible, I immediately knew what was happening. And so let me let you know what is happening right now. We know that the power of life and death is in the tongue, and those that will speak, they will eat that fruit. So what happens in the world when a larger group of people begin to speak, lament, cry out, and when, at this particular moment in time, when there are truly people trapped and we don't know whether they are alive or dead or what sort of struggle is happening, they are crying out. When that happens, then everything within the natural realm and the spiritual realm are shifting. They're also shifting because right now, as I told you last week, it is the beginning of a new year. And in the year of 5785, this is the year especially of King Priest and the year of Hay. The letter in the Hebrew alphabet, Hay, which is the number 5 and the number of grace. It's the number of looking out of a window and beholding, look, see. So there's a lot of application there. Just hang on with me and allow your spirit to receive what I'm saying. And then the next video, I can see now how the next video is going to make so much sense with this. But because of all of that, then there is a oppression that is happening in the atmosphere that is going on right now. So I want you to realize, if you are a child of God, and sometimes it can be more difficult to convince a Christian than to convince, say, a New Ager or someone that has a spirituality in which they already believe that speaking is powerful. And as King Priest, we need to understand that the word of a king is a decree. The word of a priest is a word of comfort, responsibility, and direction. So with all these things happening on the earth right now, if you are feeling a lot of oppression, a lot more sadness, now it may be because you're giving yourself system overload. Please remember, and I'm very sensitive to this, and so I watch out for it. But please remember that when God created us, He didn't create us to where we knew everything that was going on all over the world all the time, literally all the time. So for our central nervous system, if you just want to talk about that, the implications can be horrific. In the spiritual realm, it also has to do with how it plays out in our mind, our will, and our emotions. That is what our soul is. So on every level, we are impacted with everything that is going on, that we put in, that we believe, and that we speak out. I am not going to reshoot this video. I believe that within my spirit, what I'm saying, there are pieces for you to glean from. And I just want you to know that when the scripture tells us that all of creation is groaning for the manifestation of the sons of God, it is talking about our identity. It is talking about our speaking. It is talking about how we serve and support and represent. That's why, to me, it always comes back to identity and understanding who we truly are within our spirit, that then impacts all the other levels as a ripple effect. So watch your words. That all starts with your mind. Remember, we take captive every thought. Then we eat the fruit of the words of our mouth. The Bible tells us to guard our eye gate, to guard our ear gate. So I encourage you to step in to the greatness that is within you and the power to combat everything that is going on. We can't get lost just in the sadness of it. We have to stand up and help be the ones to rescue and represent. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm letting you know, if you are feeling down and oppressed, it's a real thing. And because of that, we as believers need to make sure that our words are of faith and power and love, compassion and joy. So in this time when it is very easy to be downhearted, and you can even feel that external weight, I want you to know why it's happening and how to overcome it. See you back here on the next video.